you for staying with us. It's still sports tonight, and we were discussing table tennis before we went on break. But now that we're back, let me just continue in that light, and this time talk tennis and talk about the NCC Tennis League. It's a very beautiful league, and just read to you very quickly this story. The defending champions team Tumbim were pushed to the limit by debutants team Leadway in the blue group of the NCC League, which took place at the National Stadium through Lagos over the weekend. The Abuja-based team, however, squeezed through 4-3 overall to strengthen their stake for a semi-final berth, and of course to show that their victory last year was no fluke and that they're looking good to retaining their title. All right, we'll keep talking about the NCC Tennis League. Godwin Kenka, tennis exponent, has been doing a lot of work around that area, and there's some good prize money at stake at the NCC Tennis League that is really making it generate so much attention, so much interest for lovers of tennis in Nigeria. All right, let's come home now, and let me just quickly tell you that we have someone who has joined our panel, our very special guest. He's been on this show before. He came in just a few days or few hours after he emerged as the president of the Sport Writers Association of Nigeria. But he's here today, and we're happy to have him. Ono Sirawo, our very good friend, president of SWAN, is on Sports Tonight. We're happy to have you. You made a promise the last time you came that you're going to be coming, will be more regular, and we're happy that you have been able to show up.
Yeah, but I want to protest first. You know, the three of you are wearing a jacket.
No,
maybe you should begin to design a special jacket that will have.
You are the president. We have to make sure that you are different.
We are going to work on it.
But Honor, it's always a pleasure to be with you on to have you on Sports Tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, so that's Honor Sirawo, our president, is with us on the show, and together we'll take a look at some issues of interest around football. But before we come to Honor, guys, at last, is it news that the Federation Cup is now been confirmed for November 6th? Is it? I think it's worth it. Let's celebrate it. Okay. Although we already knew that the final was going to be November 6th on Sunday, but the NFF have made it official.
Yeah, I mean, very, very good. You know, when it is official, the team can also prepare very well. They can also apply.
The teams have been preparing. Nasarawa have been in Ibadan.
Yeah, I mean, but
they just arrived in Ibadan.
They just arrived in Ibadan
yesterday. And the news became official today.
I mean, so you know, sometimes when the news is not official, you are not sure of
anything can happen.
The next plan. Anything can happen. There might be a break. There might be a postponement. But it is very good. Like you said, let's celebrate it. The Federation Cup will be holding in the next couple of days in Lagos. We know what Lagos fans have done. The FA have done for a couple of years now, hosting the Federation Cup. So we hope it will be a big final. I mean, the two teams are debutants in the final, and if they get to win, it's going to be a very big thing for both teams. They will play on the continent, and they will be winning the Federation Cup for the first time in their history. And also the women category is also there. Rivers United looks as if the Federation Cup is like a threat. And Bayelsa Queens are really coming up against them this time around. So I'm expecting a big final, and I hope organization will be top notch.
All right, so let's just give you details. The Federation Cup final for the men and for the women will be taking place on the same day. That's an idea that I think is welcome. Started a few years ago. We play the finals of the two on the same day. Takes care of a lot of costs and helps us to also preserve the glamour.
But unfair to the women. How can you ask women to play around 1:30 p.m.
in the sun,
under the scorching sun,
and then the guys are playing?
You know, when the weather is a bit cool. It's unfair to the women.
Oyin has raised a good point.
No, that is not being fair. See, the truth of the matter is we should accept this big fact. The male event is the biggest event.
No. What of the health of the women?
So what of the health of the women?
The women should be playing under the hot sun.
We always said that anything that men can do, men can do better.
But the argument is also the fact that if you play the women's event on Saturday, the coverage might be limited. And we'll still complain.
For the coverage, it is good that we play it on the same day.
Yeah,
because you can play later. But not play in the evening.
But we have to find.
It's not going to be on TV.
Why wouldn't it be on TV?
No, but we have to find a way.
The same crew will cover the games.
We have to find a way to make it more conducive for the women.
The best thing we can do is
1:30 is even the Super Eagles to play at 1:30.
But you guys play in Kaduna at 1:30.
You need water break. You take water break.
But the good thing is maybe we should be planning on how we can shift the main event tonight. Let's have the
under floodlight.
I mean, under floodlight. It will be good.
Maybe
Lagos can host that.
Maybe 4 to 6, and then
4 to 6 and 6 to 8. So it will be very good. You know,
for the sake of the women.
Good observation, but that doesn't mean they are not fair to them.
No, but I want to go with Onye this time.
We are not fair.
I want to go with Onye.
130 is not
President, 130 for the women. 130
it's not
harsh. You know, this Lagos Sun at 130.
Yeah.
Well, it's been arranged. Let's work on subsequent editions.
And this one has gone, but subsequent editions.
Maybe we'll start to preach.
Yeah, I agree with that. Onye, that's a good one. That's a good one.